Hi everyone, how are you all doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in to watch my video. Today I'll be sharing a short story about a woman. So this is a post I came across and it kind of seems different from the kind of story we hear, and I just decided to share with you so that you would, learn a thing or two. So this is about a woman. She wrote, 13 years ago, I was on the verge of completing my bachelor's degree and was accepted into a master's degree program. I was dating a person that worked for his family's business, so the person she was dating was not in school. Very early in our relationship, he asked me to drop out of school because I was spending so much time in classes during the day. He wanted me to be at home more. I knew that I did not want to stop pursuing my education, so I simply told him no. I invited him to my graduation ceremony, but he did not attend. Our relationship ended shortly after that point. He passed away in his sleep 2 years ago at just 37 years of age. I hope that he found happiness in life before his unfortunate passing. As I recently celebrated graduation from a PhD program, I was confronted with the realization that I am here because I continued on my path despite the resistance I received from others. That experience taught me that life can be painful. The journey is challenging, but life is even more painful when you spend your time with those that do not support you. Also, life is short and maybe shorter than expected. Live your life to the fullest, pursue your dreams, do what brings you joy, take the plunge and live. Don't let others' insecurities and fears derail you. So in summary, she was dating a guy who wanted her to drop out of bachelor's. They were not married, they were just dating, but he didn't want her to stay in school because she wasn't spending enough time with him. And this young man passed away in his sleep before he was even 40. So this woman right now is a PhD graduate. She has a wonderful job. She's doing well. If we could just reverse and imagine what would have happened if she decided to give up on her dreams. The thing is, you are the one who knows what exactly you want to do with your life and why you're taking that path. People around you would not necessarily see that. They don't necessarily have to share your vision. Just do yourself a favor and make sure the people you decide to surround yourself with are the people that support you. So if she had listened to this guy and she had stopped going to college, by now she'll probably, not have a degree. She did a bachelor, she did a master's, now she has a PhD. She'll probably not have a PhD by now, and the young man would still have, died at his own destined time. So we are all walking around. We don't know the destinies we have. Some people are telling you don't go to school. School is not lucrative enough. Business is lucrative. Fine. If business works for A, it doesn't mean it would work for B. I think we should come to a point where we are able to recognize that there is not a single straight path to success. Everybody has their own path, but I believe it is unfair if you project your own insecurities and fears to other people. If a friend of yours is trying to, ask you for advice on a particular business or a particular, career choice they want to make, if you have experiences based on that, it's okay to say, I pray this works for you. This is what happened to me. This is the experience I learned. This is the lessons I learned. But people are so quick to judge that because something does not work for them, it definitely would not work for you. And it really pains me that there are so many talents that are wasted because they listened to the wrong people and they sought help and advice from the wrong people. Regardless of what you do in life, not everybody's going to be happy with you. But the most important thing is, can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, yes, I am where I want to be. I did all I wanted to do. I'm pursuing my dreams. I'm living my life. Because if you live in someone else's shadows, it's just a matter of time before this, guilt and this I could have done enough, feelings start crippling in. And so many people will derail you from your own path and tell you, don't do this, don't do that. You see them doing things they love. They don't listen to you when you talk to them. So I think in this life is so short. No one knows how many years they are going to spend. You might think, oh, I'll just be 60 and then you're 110 years old. And you might be planning for 110 years old and by 40 you are gone. So the moral of the story is, do what works for you. Pursue your own dreams. It is called your dream for a purpose. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow. And people usually, advise you based on what they've experienced or what they've seen. But you are a unique person. Your experiences will be unique. Your circumstances will be unique. If you feel there is something out there you want to do that would give you ultimate peace and, tranquility, please do not say so person told me I'm going to fail and then do not do that. I am so much excited for this young woman and what she has achieved, and I'm glad that she had the courage to make that decision at the time, because aside from the fact that this man did not support her, it's also very obvious that this is a dysfunctional relationship. Because you're not going to school, instead of you to support your partner that's going to school, this man, because she later said that the relationship was abusive and toxic, which, it's kind of not far-fetched. If someone wants to, prevent you from doing the things you love and they are just trying to lord over you and control you, that is not a healthy relationship. And if there is anyone out there going through this type of thing, I pray you get the courage to make the best decisions for yourself, and I pray you find healing. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.